Hello everyone, and welcome to Westmount Centre in Edmonton, Alberta. I am once again trying something a bit different, and I hope you enjoy it. I enjoy watching mall tour videos by other creators and thought I'd try it out for myself. Westmount Centre is a nearly 500,000 square foot mall that opened in 1955, originally named the Westmount Shoppers Plaza. The mall is currently owned by the First Capital Realty. Based on what I could find online, this mall has 47 regular storefronts and 5 anchor storefronts, though I'm not sure how many of these are actually still occupied today. There are currently 3 anchor tenants, including Safeway, Dollarama, and Home Depot. McFrugal's Discount Outlet has recently opened up as well, though I'm not sure if it is considered an anchor or not. Woodward's, an early tenant of this mall, was replaced by Zellers. Zellers remained open until 2012 when it was replaced by Walmart, which would ultimately close in 2022. This space is now occupied by McFrugal's Discount Outlet. Tony Roma's recently closed in this mall somewhere between 2022 and 2023. Liquor Depot would be replaced by Ace Liquor, which closed earlier this year. I'll explain about this more in a few moments. A once bustling food court now only contains Subway, Oriental Gourmet, and Nicky's. There is also a Smitty's restaurant on the east side of the mall. Apparently, there were 2 Blockbuster locations at this mall. One was in the current Home Depot location, and the other was where Pet Value currently is. There were also 2 movie theaters at this mall. The original Sahara Theater opened in 1956, later converted to a Famous Players for a period of time. In 2005, this would become an Empire Theater, with seating for 1,325 people. This place would ultimately close in 2011, and this space has supposedly been empty ever since. A Cineplex Odeon would also come about in 1985, later closing in 2000. I'm not exactly sure where this theater was, whether it was within the mall or simply located on the same property. A skating rink once occupied the space that would become Gold's Gym, Crunch Fitness, and more recently, Gym VMT. I have heard that there was also an arcade somewhere in this mall, though I was unable to find any information about it online. Recently, several businesses were told to vacate the mall by June 6, 2024, due to issues with water leaking from the ceilings, most likely due to lack of maintenance in the old theater on the second floor. Ace Liquor and Tony Roma's were 2 of the tenants that faced problems due to water leakage. I do hope that all these businesses and their employees are doing okay, and that all works out okay for this mall in the long run. Being a longtime Edmontonian, I can remember visiting this mall a handful of times. When I was younger, I remember going to the theater on the second floor of this mall and checking out the skating rink down by the food court. Feel free to share any memories you may have of this mall down below, and let me know if you want to see more of these types of videos. So we're coming up on the area where you could access the theater on the second floor. Just after we look at this little seating area here, you'll notice the walls around the stairwell have all been covered in decals, I guess just to spruce up the mall. But if you look closely up at the top of the stairs, you can see some of the remnants of the old theater. Not far from this mall was one of Edmonton's largest abandoned buildings. I won't get too deep on this place for this video, but it was a hospital that closed in the early 2000s and was left abandoned for the better part of 10 years. It has now mostly been converted into apartments. I thought I would come for a quick driving tour to see how it looks in 2024. I do realize that this hospital has had a bit of a dark past, but if there's enough interest, I could make a video on this place in the future. Anyways, thanks for checking this video out, and I hope to see you in the next one.